Hello, everybody. We are back in TalkingTelly, and today we're talking about the one, the only, the new Marvel Sony hit, Madame Web, with Dakota Johnson, Cindy Sweetie, and no one else that you know, because those are the only two people that you'll care about. Um,
Yeah, no.
unlike Morbius, this we came into this movie thinking it's gonna be a laugh, it's gonna be fun, Everyone hates it. It's Madame Web. It's gonna be awful. Empty cinema, by the way. Not even surprised, but okay. It's gonna be funny.
I think you need to accentuate that fact there. Folks, we're the only two fuckers who bought tickets.
I think two other people got tickets before us and they didn't even show up. So
We
people
were the only two
bounced.
people who bought tickets. It was actually insane. I think they just reserved them two seats off because I had a look down and I think the seats were like fucked or something. So I
Oh,
genuinely think we were the only two people who actually bought tickets for that. We could have just walked in off the street.
I
I
mean,
think they would have accepted us
there
with
was
like open arms.
there was no one stopping us from walking in. I was like, "Oh, we can just walk through." And you're like, "No, like we should go up to the counter and have our tickets, ripped or whatever."
They did not give a shit. And guys, let me just say, it wasn't like, oh, we're going for a 2 p.m. viewing here.
No, this is
No. It was like prime, like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
It was Monday, but
Ah, look, it was a Monday, but look, it was a boring old Monday. It's
yeah.
not like people are going to, like,
Five in the square as well. Five in the square is like 7 p.m. in the view, because people are already out by 2 p.m.
think about it, schools are out,
Yeah.
people are out.
No one wants to go to Madame
Can I
Web.
go, can I go see a movie? Like, what's so wrong with that? No, never mind. Nobody wants to go see Madame Web, and you know what? I'm glad they didn't.
I don't blame them. It's funny because Morbius was such a, obviously the meme was, Morbin time. It's so bad. It got like, re-released just to like not make any money. And I'm not even going to talk about the quality of Morbius or anything like that. I just want to talk about brass tacks. They both had the same budget, basically. But Morbius made 167 million, so it's double their budget. So they probably made, a bit of profit considering marketing. Madame Web made 79 million, so they didn't even break through their budget, let alone talk about marketing. Because I swear I got so many ads for this movie. All the buses had Madame Web. Dakota Johnson, putting her heart out in these interviews. Oh, Jesus. But
You're like, oh,
Travis.
Johnson's such a queen for this and all that. But like, if she fucking knew the movie was dirt,
Yeah, she did.
why did she stay on? Why would she stay on?
Well, she's getting paid, but
Yeah, she's getting paid, but like, fuck me. Like, it was bad. It was bad. I don't think any amount of money would keep me fucking making that movie. Let's be real here.
if you're getting stacks, you're getting
If
bad.
you're getting schmeckles, unless all 78 mil has gone to her, which it shouldn't even, because her character was a bit of a bitch.
Her character was. Oh, it's. I think we need to dissect this movie properly. So first things first, I want to talk about the flow of the movie. Morbius, it's very fast paced. Sometimes too fast paced. You have no idea what's going on. Sometimes 1, 2, 3 plots moving like this. But you kind of understood what's going on. Dr. Morbius, Dr. Michael Morbius is sick. And he's a genius. And he needs help. And these bats can help him. And every couple of minutes or so there's an action or something interesting happening. Madame Web, 30 minutes, nothing happens. She drives an ambulance. She cusses at some kids because they flip her off and look at her. And throughout most of the movie, you have no clue what's going on. It's like Madame Web's having these migraines. She's like, oh, my head. Oh, no. And she goes 5 seconds back in time just to be embarrassed in front of all her mates. It's like, oh, Madame Web, what would you say to this? And it's like, did we not already do this? And people just look at her like she's got two heads, because she basically does. And even without these strange occurrences, she's an asshole, like you said. Treats everyone like a prick. This Ben guy is clearly likes her. He's like, oh, do you have anyone? He's like, yeah, Completely treats her like an asshole. Meets his sister or whatever.
Yeah, it was a sister.
And she's a complete bitch to everyone at the party. Being like, oh yeah, when you talk about what was it, death in childbirth, in pregnancy, besides someone that's pregnant, it's like, holy shit.
Yeah, no, I was like, yeah, my mother died in childbirth. Oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have said that to you. Oh, sorry about that. Like, what the fuck?
Shut up, Madame Web.
Like, that is like the worst thing. Like, you could fucking lie. You can make something
It's
up.
so
But
quirky,
no,
though.
no,
It's
it's
like,
like,
oh, I'm quirky, my mom's dead.
I'm quirky. My ma's
And
dead,
let,
dude.
let's not forget the spider people in the Peruvian Amazon, which take all these, which enact justice and they can run up walls. Like, holy shit. The
Oh,
goofiest looking people you'll ever
guys,
see.
they used the same CGI fucking running scene 3 times in the movie. 3 times they use, so the Peruvian Spider-Man run through the trees. They use this one scene 3 times, and it was the worst CGI I've ever fucking seen. I've seen the Incredible Hulk, the Incredible Hulk movie in cinemas, and I genuinely thought the CGI was better on that than fucking Madame Web. Because fuck me, this is rough.
I can't believe they chose that one. That scene. Like, it's Jesus. It was funny because they never explain what's happening throughout the movie. And even me, like, who I knew what Madame was going into this movie. This movie actually confused me as to what Madame Web was supposed to do. Because she's getting visions about these girls in the future, these spider girls who, kill Ezekiel, the bad guy. And I'm thinking, is she gonna give him powers? Is she see the future? Like, what's happening? And it's like, the whole point is, she needs to save these girls, and who she treats like shit. By the way, she kidnaps them and just leaves them in like the forest to rot for hours.
And then gives out to them for moving away from the forest.
No, let's not forget
To actually get some food. Oh no. They do some equally fucked up shit here, people. They are all brain dead. Like, this movie was actual brain rot. I don't understand the thought process behind it. I don't understand if this is trying to there was scenes trying to I don't know, go into the child mindset. Oh, this is what kids do these days. Ha ha ha. Kids, they like dancing on tables, huh? They like showing themselves off in a slutty way, even though they're 15. Oh, come on, they gotta do it for basketball.
it's not even like typical like the flashy girl did. It was the quiet girl looks at him and she's like, hee, oh my god, there's boys in the corner. Oh my god, and she starts fucking mess with her hair and this and that, and it's like, bro, you guys are being chased by a serial killer who's killed you before, and the way time moves. They've seen he can run up walls, and oh Jesus.
The whole movie, folks, was filled with needless plot, needless drama. There was points in this movie which shouldn't have even been there. That whole cafe scene, I can kind of get they needed food, but they didn't need to go through the whole basketball scene. They could have just had them in the cafe, and then somebody saw the 3 fucking kids eating their meals and said, "Oh, I'm gonna call somebody." That would have been perfectly acceptable. No. They say, all right, we got to have them dancing. They're playing underage girls. We got to have them dancing on the tables.
And then,
Sydney Sweeney.
And then the reasonable adult is like, what's going on here? Time to actually call the police. He has a newspaper that says kidnapped girls.
Literally, newspaper. Oh, there's kidnapped girls here. Fuck. What do I do? I better call someone.
What were you saying to Sydney Sweeney?
Yeah, so folks, Sydney Sweeney in this movie, we'll get onto it a bit more later, but I just want everyone to know now, I think if you look up the Madame Web fucking, what is it, Wikipedia, it says that Sydney Sweeney's character is supposed to be 15.
Yeah.
I'm going to double check now.
15, yeah.
Sweeney character age. Let me just check that real quick.
It's 14, 15, because the other girls are 14, 15.
Are they?
Yeah. That's what they said.
Okay. Look, if they're 14, 15, Sydney Sweeney is 26.
Yeah, it's a classic Hollywood trope of playing someone that's way too old as a very younger character. Which, look, so I get it. There's there's obviously the discussion of do you play young characters do you play young people as young characters or older people as young characters to, because young people do bad stuff. Do you play the older people to young or do you play young as young, I can get it, but it didn't work in this movie. It did not work. Because she doesn't look like herself, do you know what I mean? Not that she needs to, but she doesn't look like... She looks off. The whole movie she looks off, It's
the wig, it's the clown, everything. It just looks off.
The hair is awful. I don't know why they gave it that hair.
It's really fucking bad. Like, it looks rough.
It doesn't sit properly. It just doesn't sit properly.
No, you can 100% tell it's a wig, and that's the worst thing about it. You can tell it's a fucking wig.
And the character is blonde anyway, so why dye her hair like that? The character in the comics, Spider-Woman, Julia Carpenter, she is blonde. Why would you ever do that? I don't know sense.
I think somebody has to call in the director here for questioning. Interrogate this fucker, because what the fuck? Genuinely, it looks like you gave a child a free script and you told them make a movie. Make a movie the kids will enjoy.
But but they wouldn't enjoy it. No kid will enjoy this movie. Because nothing happens. The main villain, so obvious he has the fucking God's eye from Fast and Furious on his hand with his secretary. And it's number one, he's definitely dubbed over. The voice acting.
Oh, he is.
It doesn't match his lips. It does not match his lips. What he says, it doesn't match the accent. This guy's clearly I've seen the actor before. He doesn't talk like that. And I don't think he puts the accent in. It sounds so wrong. And he's such a clown. Does he... we only see him people become the police guys before Dakota Johnson and her car driving skills beat him in nearly every encounter. And how many times was he hit by a car in this movie? And flatlined, completely just done. Couldn't budge.
How many times was he beaten in this movie? So you're telling me a guy with the powers of Spider-Man, not extremely OP, but still fucking OP as fuck. Yeah. Still OP as fuck. For what he was supposed to be, a stealthy fucking villain. You're telling me a guy with the powers of Spider-Man couldn't beat 3 girls and an ER medic? No. How? They were children. They were fucking children. He couldn't win against these guys. I don't get it. I don't get it.
No, right. And we had so many logical leaps and inconsistencies. Obviously it would, it's madameweb, but she has to go back to Peru as a wanted criminal. She's you gotta get back to Peru to reconnect with your tribe and see what your man was up to. Meanwhile, there's a manhunt for her because she kidnapped 3 girls. And it's girls are rich people as well, And she just somehow goes from America to Peru and back within a week with no issues, no border control, no, nothing. How? What did she do? She's never once shown a modicum of stealth or ability to bypass anything. How could she? If she had some friend that could help her through, okay, maybe she took a boat in uncharted territories, I don't know. But she just teleported? How? She took a bus. She took the America to Peru bus. Jeez.
Yeah, she took the no passport option at the airport. You just gotta sneak in real quietly. Okay, so I think what we go through now is there's no point in going through this plot here, folks. There's absolutely no point going through this plot. It's completely bullshit. It's completely wacky. Doesn't make sense. I think we're better off going through a list of the inconsistencies this movie has. All the shit which should not have happened in the movie. I think we need to go through it piece by piece and say, this is the reason why this movie is so wrong. I can't, personally speaking, I can't make a concrete plot of this. I can't. I can't for 1 second think, alright, this is why this movie fucking sucks. Because it just sucks in general.
Nearly every scene has a reason, you know? There's no like,
Like,
yeah.
I think it's time, like you said there, going to Peru with no fucking passport, driving in a Banjax taxi with no reg plates, and then coming back in the fucking Banjax taxi with no reg plate? Like, where the fuck did she leave it? You see, these are all, like, inconsistencies, which I think we need. First, for the audience at home, we got a little exercise here.
Oh,
So, I'm going to read out a little list here. I'm going to see if the folks at home, you can question along with it. We're going to see what actually happened in the Madame Web movie. These are all canon points, bar one, folks. So let me just get it up here real quick. Where is it? Fucking hell! This list was everywhere for a while. Where's it gone now?
oh no, the list.
The fucking list.
Alright, when I talk about the list, I will say, God, the movie's so slow. I really want to emphasize this. There's no urgency. Even though there is. They're like, oh, we need to do this. They're casually strolling through the whole movie. There's no frantic pace. There's no worriness. There's no, oh my God, we need to do this before Ezekiel kills us all. It's just like, yeah, let's just do this. They're strolling through everything. It's so hard to watch because if the movie's this bad, if the dialogue is this bad, the camera, like it's like the director tried to be funny, tried to be savvy because you have such, I'm using air quotes, unique camera angles. You know when you watch something like Black Panther and you see the camera goes through the floor and then it comes out, or you watch Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, and they always use these interesting camera angles. You can tell this movie tried to do the same thing and completely failed. Like, the camera goes into the most random places. They focus on the most random stuff. It's so bizarre. And
you know what? It kind of reminds me of Taken 3.
Oh, yes, very much. Taken 3, but without all the smash cuts. Holy shit. It's so weird.
Taken 3 was probably the most jauntiest jump around camera angle movie.
You haven't seen Quantum of Solace. Quantum of Solace is worse. Quantum of Solace, the Bond movie, in between Skyfall and Casino Royale. Oh my god, no one talks about it because people forget it because it's disgusting. It's the same as Taken, but worse. You know the Taken scene where he jumps 10 times through the same fence?
Oh, over the same fucking fence.
Quantum of Solace is the same thing, but throughout the whole movie. It hurts your head watching. Actually, I had to pause it for me because my head will physically hurt. But we're not here to talk about Quantum of Solace. Did you find the list?
I found the list here, folks. Right. So here's a little game for all these folks at home. It's all these events happened in Madame Web, except one. Can you guess which is the lie? Right. Madame Web is born in a cave in Peru with the help of magic spider people. The 3 spider women never get powers and are only seen in costumes during dream sequences. Evil Spider-Man is killed by a large Pepsi sign. Madame Web becomes wanted for kidnapping by the NYPD. Madame Web runs down Evil Spider-Man in her car twice. Peter Parker is born but not named.
Yeah.
And Madame Web inexplicably splits into 3 ghost-like copies of herself near the end of the movie. Does everyone have an educated guess at home? Does anybody have any questions? Any theories? Because fun fact for you folks, all of these happened. All of these fucking happened in this movie.
I actually completely forgot that the guy's called. It's Ben Parker. It is Ben Parker and Mary.
It's Ben Parker because
Uncle Ben.
It's Uncle Ben. Yeah. It's fucking Uncle Ben.
Oh, Uncle Ben tried to get away with fucking Madame Web. Oh, and he got fucking Eldon as well.
Uncle Ben helps Madame Web kidnap 3 kids
Oh, Jesus.
and fucking gets away with it. What the
The whole movie's a train wreck, I know, but the ending is so bad. The way they defeat Ezekiel with that Pepsi sign and the exploding fireworks. Oh my god. I'm like, oh, and like all the girls are falling, and you're like, oh, like, they're finally gonna get powers and beat them. No! Madame Web clones herself like 3 times and just helps them all up. Like, what? How?
That's what I thought. I thought they were all getting the powers, and then even in the ending, I think they must have ran out of budget or something. Because in the end, like the CGI for the 3 ghost-like selves was so fucking shit.
It was awful. It was like
It was really fucking bad.
It was some God of Thunder stuff with that floating head.
Literally, that was fucking awful. Hey Tor,
Oh, it's so
please help us. Like, what the? It literally looked like Zordon from the original fucking Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Rangers, we got a mission. What the fuck? Yeah, this movie was fucking crap. And it's a lot to say a movie's crap because we were in the cinema by ourselves. We were doing live commentary with each other. And I still thought the movie was crap.
Oh, it was. And she gets paralyzed in the end, and she's in a wheelchair, and she's blind, and it looks so unnatural. Like, it's the least. Like, you see, Professor X in a wheelchair. He's chilling. He's bowling. He's rolling. He looks comfortable. Maybe he isn't, but he looks fine. He looks like he's about to do something. The way Madame Web Dakota Johnson sat in that chair was the most uncomfortable looking thing I've ever seen. Like, it's like they gave her 2 small chairs or something. She was just like a pencil. Like, what was that? It was so bad. And like the glasses, the outfit that she got. What was that like?
Yeah, no, the outfit she had was completely fucking. All of their outfits were stupid.
Yeah,
they all
so
looked
bad.
fucking rotten. But I think most of all, like, we don't actually know if there's a time jump at the end of the movie.
I think there is. Like there is. The actors look a bit older. Everyone looks a bit older.
I think they were planning this movie out so that it would have a time jump in the movie. Which would kind of make sense where they have all older actresses playing younger characters. And if they did that, then fair enough. But no, they didn't. And then you also have Madame Web completely changes up as soon as she like splits into her ghost-like self. So she splits into 3, she comes back or whatever. And then when she's blind, she acts like a fucking weirdo.
She acts like a psycho.
She genuinely acts like a psycho, and all the 3 girls are like, "Oh, it's just Madame Web. Oh, she's not weird at all." And she's like, "My children, I can see better than I've ever seen before." And it's like, what the fuck?
Like she like, even though she was a bitch at the whole movie, she was at least a normal one.
She was normal. She was mentally sane.
Yeah.
Now she's looking out the fucking window. She's blind.
I mean, the thing about Madame Web is like, oh, she's not blind because she can see into the future a couple of seconds. So like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah, well, like, what the fuck?
Bad movie. All the characters are stupid. All the girls are like assholes as well. Like, why was everyone? Ben was the only normal guy, and even he was a bit of a weirdo. Like, he's like Superman. How did he save Madame Web from that car by himself?
He fucking ripped her out of the car. He ripped her out of the car. Was able to pull her up.
How do you open the doors?
First
Because
DPR.
when the car's in the water and the doors are closed, it's not impossible to open the door due to the force and the pressure. How did he do it? What does Uncle Ben have in him?
It's a very good question. Let's also talk about the CPR they talk about in this movie.
Oh, Jesus.
So, I was actually told recently about the CPR in this movie, and it being like really fucking bad advice. I didn't actually cop it until if you watch the scene when Madame Web, of course, foreshadowing, the most obvious foreshadowing the movie has ever given, but Madame Web foreshadows in the movie that all the kids have to learn how to use CPR in case somebody, I don't know, hits the fucking head and needs CPR. But we see Madame Web teaching them how to give CPR, and you can see she never teaches the girl how to count. How many beats they're doing per minute.
Like, she just says go. She never tells like any song to do it to, or to keep a number in your head.
No rhythm, no song. She tells them to go down 2 inches from the chest. You can see one of the girls putting the hand. Yeah, doesn't fucking put it in the like. It's supposed to be like either center, like depending on where you are, like center left or center right, depending on what side of the body you're on. You're supposed to go from that point, like just above the heart. She doesn't fucking do that.
And she
goes directly from the.
You don't do a hard enough as well.
No. So,
and wouldn't the people just supposed to call like an ambulance, not just sit there looking at them?
Nothing like that was done. It was just if you push down their chest a couple times, they'll come back to life.
It's supposed to be forceful. Like people break their rib cages in CPR, but that's good because they sort of like it'll get the heart going. You're trying to physically start the heart and pump it, not just give them little pats on the chest like. Oh Jesus!
Yeah, no, it was fucking awful advice. And let's just say this movie was any bigger. Of course, CPR training is or CPR like training within a movie is good because like shows it to a wide range of audience. But wrong CPR training is fucking awful.
Yeah.
If you had somebody who never knew CPR training go out and watch Madame Web and then think to themselves, "Oh fuck, I need to give CPR to this person," they'd be fucked. Like they'd genuinely be fucked. They'd kill them, or cement that they're fucking dead. Because fuck me, no rhythm, nothing, no song. They literally could have queued in a fucking stupid song.
Yeah, you could look. Staying alive. Like obviously that's to me, but that works. Like
it works, yeah. No, that gives the proper amount of beats. They could have had like a cringy fucking scene of them all singing the song.
Yeah, that would have been so on track. With that web.
But I'd be happy. Like I'd be more happy with the movie if they actually fucking did that. If they actually had like the 3 girls in the fucking hotel room singing staying alive, and then at the end of the fucking movie you could have that song playing.
Yeah, well, we're clearly too smart for them.
But no, they'd rather give a bad fucking advice in a scene which was also just not needed.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's so bad. And what and obviously we mentioned the Pepsi. This movie was a whole ad for Pepsi. Every scene's like Pepsi. Oh, Pepsi. Oh, do you like Pepsi? Oh, look, it's blue. It's Pepsi. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no sign of Coca-Cola in this one, boys. Yeah. There's absolutely no fucking sign. Having it.
Only Pepsi Cola.
Only Pepsi Cola, boys. Only Pepsi Cola. You want a nice, soft, refreshing beverage? Pepsi Cola. Pepsi Cola. Can I just get a Pepsi, please? Like, what the fuck? Don't get me wrong. I love a Pepsi Max more than I love a Coke. But like,
God, I don't love it that much. I don't need to inundate my, movie experience.
Hey, I love a Pepsi Max. Can I say? We literally had Pepsi Max in the fucking cinema. But yeah, I don't want my whole cinema experience to be focused around fucking Pepsi. And it feels like it's forced in your throat as well. The main bad guy is beaten by a fucking Pepsi song. It's 2003. You have the retro fucking Pepsi bottles, which is also why people are saying supposedly that's why Pepsi changed their branding was to fit with the movie. Which if they did, that's fucking awful because the movie flopped. Nobody saw it.
No.
But yeah, let's go through the inconsistencies. let's go through everything which just didn't really fucking make sense.
Alright,
Starting with
sorry. I want to quickly mention how hilarious it was to see Ezekiel's clown when he got hit by the car like mid-air, like, oh Jesus, he gets caught mid-air by the ambulance. He goes, oh.
Oh, that was completely fucking brain. I was just about to say that there. I was gonna say, how does Ezekiel not have spider sense?
Maybe she like, I assume like, well, she has and he doesn't. I don't know.
Well, look, they do say that like he was cursed or something.
Well, they cursed him by not giving him a spider sense. They cursed him with the dreams. Of like, he dreaming of a 15-year-old fucking every day. You know, these three girls three girls beating his ass.
The spiders, they made me a pedo.
You don't understand, the spiders. The spiders told me. They said they're gonna kill me.
Let's get right into this, folks. Let's get right into this for 5 minutes. A little exercise for us. Starting from the very beginning. The spider bites. So we're saying that Madame Web's explorer mother, who's 8 months pregnant, which we find out late in the movie, the whole reason she went into Peru was to try save her daughter, whatever. She hires this shady fucking guy who turns out to be Ezekiel to lead her around. Eventually finding the spider, and Ezekiel goes, alright, it's time to go guns blazing.
He just starts
on the whole fucking camp.
Yeah, trigger happy on everyone.
And then we also hear that Las Arañas are around the place or whatever, so they've been watching the whole time. Why didn't they fucking do something?
Yeah, he took the spider. Why didn't they stop him from taking the spider?
Why didn't they do something? They just said, no, he took the spider. Fuck. Oh, what can you do, boys? Oh, we'll save this woman instead. Or even better, step in before fucking Ezekiel starts going gun-ho on a pregnant woman.
And also, why did Madame Web get the ability to see into the future? Like, why? I get it, she's pregnant. I get it, she's a child. But, like, why? Why does she just not get Ezekiel powers? Like, why does she get precognition? Like, they don't, like, why? Like, please tell me why.
I think it's something to do with the childbirth or something.
Yeah, but why? But why? Like, but why? You know.
Las Arañas, the Peruvian spider people, they bring Madame Web's mother to the fucking. I don't even know what it is. Like, is it a waterfall? Is it like a little pool? I'm just gonna call it pool.
Yeah, it's like so they bring like sauna.
They bring her to this spider pool.
It's like hot springs.
Yeah, it does kind of look like hot springs actually.
Just like a little, chilling bath.
They bring her to a spider pool, to spider sauna, and one of the spiders is like goes up and like bites her. Does in turn giving her like the venom, which in turn will give her the powers. You can see her like flipping the fuck out, and she passes the baby, and then she dies. Does that mean the mother also had spider people powers, and then died, passing the powers onto Madame Web? Did Madame Web get the powers because she was born with it doesn't actually make sense. The venom wouldn't have had time to pass through into Madame Web's bloodstream. I don't know. Unless they say it's super acting or something like that. But
spider venom.
So we see Madame Web. She doesn't have healing powers, yet she's healed from like the fucking rare disease she has. She doesn't have super strength. But like, I'm just trying to think this through logically. She has no powers.
How can you get logic from Madame Web? You're fighting an impossible battle.
I know, but I'm trying to think of like her power set here. She's supposed to have like super healing because she healed from a fucking rare disease.
Madame Web.
But yeah, she's blind. Yeah, no, she's supposed to. Think about it. The whole reason the mother went out into Peru to find the spiders was to cure her like unborn daughter who was gonna have like this rare disease and die.
Yeah, but I don't think that gives it super healing. I just think that makes it like not susceptible to that one disease.
That's fucking bullshit. Like, she couldn't do completely fine. Like, I don't know. Right. Second inconsistency. How did the Peruvian spider people, who, by the way, folks, are dressed up in all this
Oh my god,
bull,
they're so bad. They look awful.
they're dressed up in the gimpiest looking outfits ever.
Yeah.
Like, they look like, I don't know.
It's like they're in rope, just covered in rope. Red, like silky, fleshy rope.
Yep, looks like some dominatrix ship. They're wearing some dominatrix shit.
Everyone.
All of them are wearing it, and they're all covered in like this red paint. Even though they're in water, they're in the spider pool, but like they're covered in this red paint. And you're telling me Peruvian spider people were able to like go around like that? Nobody would question them. With a baby, somehow be able to drop the baby off.
I assume they just did like stealthy because they're spider people.
They do it stealthily, okay. So now people are coming home from Peru with some fucking child they don't know back to America.
She was in a foster system somehow.
In America.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, why is she Peruvian?
In America.
Did they just send her back like via the post?
I was thinking that in the movie at the very start. How the fuck did she get back to America? She has no passport. She's illegal. She's like an illegal immigrant in fucking Peru because nobody can sign off on her.
Return to sender.
But no. Oh, that's an American child. Bring her back to America. Put her through the foster system. So she goes home. Becomes an EMT. She has all this information on Las Arañas. She has all this information on Peru and everything. She doesn't think to herself, I want to go over to Peru and investigate. No. It's like, oh, look, my mother left me. She's a bitch. Okay. Fair enough. But when it comes to fucking you're a wanted criminal in America, because this would have spread out after kidnapping 3 kids, it's completely fine. Like, it's completely fine to go to Peru then. That doesn't make sense.
Oh, and let's not forget when she goes to Peru, she brings nothing with her. She literally has, like, the most typical, like, 18-year-old, environmentalist outfit with her. Like, literally just a shirt and a jacket wrapped around her waist and a bag. Where's her camping gear?
At best, a checkered fucking flannel shirt. A checkered flannel shirt. If it starts pissing rain, she's not going to be.
She's in the Amazon. How? Where's her food? Where's her camping gear? Where's anything? Like, did she take the like vaccinations to go there? What if she gets like malaria? Like, is she protected against hepatitis B? Like, fucking hell. I'm not saying that she needs to get the vaccinations, but there's no sign of preparation. She just goes, and then last one just finds her. Like, but she was just chilling. She was, oh yeah, I'm chilling in the Amazon. At least her mom looked like she was sweating and gone through hard work. Fucking Dakota Johnson just strolls up in there like it's nothing. Like she does this every day.
It's like, I was born here. I know how to navigate Peru. How did she suddenly find where her fucking mother was?
Yeah,
as well. Yeah, in the space of a week. The mother is supposed to be deep in the fucking rainforest. I don't think she asked the bus driver to drop me off where my ma died. Like, that doesn't make fucking sense either. Like,
no.
Another inconsistency in the movie, folks. How the fuck? So Las Arañas are supposed to be the spider people. They live by the spiders or whatever.
They live and die by the spiders.
The main spider person, the main Peruvian spider guy, was dressed up in normal fucking clothes.
Yeah, he was just dripped out like this is some normal dude.
He's just a normal fucking dude. It's like, oh yes, you were looking for Las Arañas. I told your mother I'd be here when you come back. What the fuck? What the fuck? Don't make no fucking sense here, people. Wait, another one. I know it's supposed to be like fate attaching all 3 kids to Madame Web or whatever.
They did it so badly, though. It was so badly executed.
Oh my god, what is the chances they're all in the same train station on the same day?
No. I even know the backstory. One lives in a building, that's fine. You rescued one's family, that's fine. And the other just flipped you off. That's such a shit connection. Like, how did she even remember her? You know what I mean? How could she, like, understand, oh, that's the woman that flipped me off?
Well, to be fair, she was carrying a fucking guy who was about to die. And then some kid with a fucking skateboard comes out in front of you and then flips off an ambulance. Like, what the fuck? Well, what a bitch. Like, how could you flip off an ambulance? You skate in front of it. I was going to say drive. You skate in front of it, almost crash into an ambulance, which is supposed to be getting to a hospital to save someone's life. And then you flip it off. Like, what the fuck?
Based.
Oh, that's so like punk teen of her. Oh, don't conform to the system, guys. Don't let ambulance try save people's lives. Like, it's so stupid.
You know, what's the message you're trying to show?
Yeah, flip off ambulances. Oh, you know, even better, flip off ambulances with the sirens going, because that's even cooler. Like, what the fuck? Like, Madame Web had every single fucking right to plow right through her.
Yeah.
Get her the fuck out of the way.
Yeah,
'Cause she has a fucking gun in the back. And Ben wasn't doing fuck all.
Ben was just chilling. Ben was having a laugh.
Ben was fucking chilling. So she has every fucking right to plow through the little fucker. Every right.
Ben was just fucking happy to be there. Oh, that was so...
Ben was not staying alive, you know?
Yeah, he was just like, oh, I don't remember what he said. He said something really stupid. And then he was like, oh, could you watch how you're driving? And it's like, Ben, you're not doing anything.
It's like, do you always drive this crazy or something like that? It's like, yeah, there's a person in the back dying.
Oh, I'm fucking Ben. Ben was such a... why are all these people so inhuman?
It's uncanny, but it's an AI movie. That's what it is. It's a fucking AI movie. This has an AI script.
Yeah, and like the feeling, like Sydney Sweeney, Dakota Johnson, Ezekiel. It's very AI.
It was AI. It was ChatGPT, which like chose the cast for this movie. It was also ChatGPT who fucking wrote the script, because some of it didn't, like the whole Sydney Sweeney. I will go back to this. I hate to go back to it, but I will go back to it. The whole cafe scene with Sydney Sweeney, and she's supposed to look like an innocent, like, fucking child. She's over there, like, giving the boys looks, and then I forget her name, but the character who flipped off the ambulance goes up and is like, I think we should go talk to them boys. Sydney Sweeney's character is supposed to be like the voice of reason. Like, no, guys, I don't think we should do that.
Like,
even though we've after ordering 10 plates of food.
Yeah, they're balling out on food in the 4-star diner.
But it's like, no, but like, this is daddy's money. My mom and dad are in Shanghai at the moment. Yeah, no, they just give me unlimited money. Like, okay, the fuck?
Good job.
Order 10 plates then. Go ahead. Like, this is really getting back at your man. That cool. So, she tells Sydney Sweeney we should go up and talk to them boys. So they're like, okay, let's go up. But she says, not before tying your shirt up in a slutty, provocative way. Pull up that skirt, bitch. And then they go over, start talking. Who was a fucking Shakira started playing, or fucking?
No, it's Toxic by Britney Spears.
Oh, Britney Spears. Britney Spears starts playing. So there you go. That's my jam. I'm dancing on the fucking table, giving these fellas a show.
Start fucking busting down.
So then Dora the Explorer, the last one of the girls, goes over and she's like, guys, what are you doing? Like, we can't be fucking doing this. And they're like, get up here. So she starts fucking dancing too.
Yeah, it's like, why? Like,
my question is,
what
where are the diner people? Where are the diner people? Where
the staff? Where are they like, hey,
where the staff? Why are they like, get the fuck down? Like, where the coach off the basketball team? They're in the middle of fucking nowhere. Where's the coach to tell them, hey guys, maybe don't let 3 girls dance on your fucking table. Thanks.
That's so funny.
So yeah, we have all that. We have the broken fucking, like, the Banjax taxi. Oh, fucking hell. We have the Banjax taxi with the broken, no regs, no nothing. She drives around New York.
I feel like there's so much more that we can't even, like the fireworks. How could she? I guess she could, like, see into the future. Well, she could clearly only do it once. She hasn't done it. She never did it more than once. How can like okay, she sees the fireworks go here. What are the odds that the fireworks go exactly in the same way that she wants them to? It's like she can't control the future. She can only see it and then act upon what she knows. So why do the fireworks just do exactly what she needs to do? Do you know what I mean? Like why does Ezekiel always run into the fireworks? Like why do they go where he's going? Do you know what I mean? It's like she's redirecting them. Like if you think about it, she looks out at every single scenario. They hit the wall to break through it. They destroy the sign. They you knock Ezekiel back like 10 times. Like why? Why? It's like they're tomming on him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's just the power of plot armor. That's what it is.
Well, it could be more obvious. Like they couldn't have done more obvious.
It doesn't really fucking make sense. The whole circling back to this like moments kind of thing doesn't make sense either. And then her interactions, like Madame Web's interactions with like other characters who like aren't the three girls, is so fucking weird as well.
Yeah.
Her interactions with Ben are weird. Her interactions with her like Chief are even fucking weirder.
Yeah. And the fact that she lets her drive off and he fucking dies is so funny.
Instantly, folks. And the way the crash was as well, it looks so fucking weird.
Like the ambulance, like he was an ambulance with no lights, and he just like bombs through a red light and just gets smashed by a truck.
The Chief, who clearly has never passed a fucking driving test before, comes out in front of a car, but like he stops in the middle of the road, and the car doesn't even like crash. It just kind of goes. So the Chief is fucked. The Chief is gone.
Oh, the Chief is
She's like,
mad.
she's literally goes, I could have done more to save the Chief, and never says anything about it ever again.
It's like, I didn't do something, please. Oh, it's
It's not like she ran after the Chief, telling him to stop or telling him, "Oh no, don't go, don't do this, don't do that." No, it's nothing like that. It's just the Chief fucking dies.
So, it was, I also, like Maddie, why did they not make her the Chief's daughter? Would that not have been better, you know? And then it could be a bit more, you know, like, related to each other. Why did, like...
Oh, Maddie was, the girl who flipped off.
Rich one. Why did it, like, if they made it the daughter, then it's like, oh, I know you because you're the daughter. That makes so much sense, you know what I mean? Instead, it's just, I know you because you flipped off the country ambulance.
I think it's supposed to be like, you know, the string which like ties them all together as Madame Web, and it's like they were supposed to be like nobodies to her. Until eventually,
her neighbor, the one that lives in her own building.
Yeah, because we only catch glimpses of the three girls, so it's supposed to be like I think it's supposed to be for like a rewatchability thing.
Oh, jeez, don't start. It's the most obvious thing. They're like, oh, look, it's Sydney Sweeney. Oh, look, it's the other one. Like, Jesus Christ.
But like for some, it's supposed to be for people who just genuinely wouldn't be able to piece them things together.
No, no one could not piece their things together. You couldn't not piece that together. You actually have to be like sick to not be able to. I'm sorry.
The flipping off the ambulance one was the only one which I didn't really get. Like
maybe that one because they show up for like a second.
They show her for a split millisecond. I just genuinely thought it was just an asshole kid flipping off a fucking ambulance. I was like, okay, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But any more inconsistencies? Ben helping in the kidnapping.
Yeah, why?
Even though
why did
he's
Ben...
an EMT, and suddenly he has all the time in the world to help the kids.
Like
then you also have Madame Web robbing an ambulance. That
casually, like it's nothing.
Madame Web going on the intercom to tell people to bring a chopper evacuation.
Yeah, it's...
And they listen to her. You also have Madame Web sending people to the same fucking firework / explosives building.
That exploded
in a chopper, which explodes and it ends up killing whoever was in the chopper.
Yeah, like we forgot. Those chopper guys just got murked.
They got fucking murked.
Oh, it's so
If she can
funny.
see into the future, she could have tried to fucking wave them off.
It's actually so funny.
Hey
I never
guys,
thought about that.
you're gonna fucking die if you stay here.
She literally just called him over to kill him. It's actually
Yep.
so funny. I never thought about that.
So, not only does she have like kidnappings, continuous kidnappings. By the way, folks, the kids go off and they stay with Madame Web.
Yeah, they don't go. They don't. Why do they not go back to their own families? Because they never said like their families are bad. They're just like, oh, they're away. Why do they go to live with Madame Web? Like what? What?
So you have the first one was
Oh yeah,
her dad got
yeah,
her
yeah,
dad
yeah.
got deported.
Yeah,
So I can understand her staying with her. Fair enough.
and the other one is okay. Yeah, my family hates me because like I like a divorce. I them. Okay. And the other is I have a rich parent. I'm rich. Like okay, go on, I guess.
Yeah, no. I'm rich. My mom and dad will just let me do whatever the fuck I want. I stay with the housekeeper. Okay, what the fuck. But like, it doesn't mean you get to fucking run away. And then, why weren't the families obviously concerned that the 3 kids were fucking kidnapped? Like, nobody was concerned? Nobody? Hey, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm in shock. I'm in shock. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, no, none of the families, like, ever contacted and said, that's my fucking daughter. Oh, fuck. That's my daughter.
Give me back my daughter, Madame Web.
Yeah, why are you letting this crazy woman keep them? Number 2, why is this crazy woman still in contact with our daughters? Number 3, why are my daughters still staying with the fucking crazy woman? Number 4, why aren't the NYPD doing anything about this crazy fucking woman? Do they just all accept that she's a superhero now? Is that like a thing? Do they accept she saved the day?
She doesn't have any
Ruby
outwardly
Flow?
powers. Like no one could tell she's a superhero. You know what I mean? How could you know? She's just Dakota Johnson. It's not like she has anything unique about her, visually, or can prove it. You know what I mean? Really, she has to go. It'd take a while to prove it. You know what I mean? Oh, jeez.
Then you also have, how did Ezekiel make his money?
Yeah, what is Ezekiel's company? What's it? He wants to kill the women, but like, why did he kill them in the future? Is he a bad guy? Like he's a bad guy, but why? Like I got a theory, yeah. What if Ezekiel is some humanitarian guy and these girls just murk him in the future because he's trying to like stop world hunger?
No, that's not what it's for. That's not what it's for.
I know. But like, it's so bad. Like, you could assume that. Like, he's a bad guy, but like, what's he doing? Like, why? He never said he wants world domination or power. He just wants to kill these 2 girls because they kill him. But why? You got the web, like, you got the spider, like, oh wait. Look at it from Ezekiel's side. His character arc. He gets bitten by a spider, and he gets powers. And then he gets cursed, and he's gonna be killed in the future. But why is he gonna get killed? Because he killed, like why did the girls want to kill him? Did the girls figure out that, it doesn't even make any sense, and he dies, so that obviously doesn't happen. So, like, what's his goal? Like, why did he want to kill him, you know? Like, they said, oh, in the future he does this, he does that, but, like, why? What does he do? I know he, like, attacks police officers because he's trying to kill the girls. But why does he want to kill them? Like, what's his business? Why is he a rich man? Was he always rich? Did he fight? Like, I don't understand.
No, I don't think he was always rich. If they had brought in like some fucking, almost like a compound V.
Like Oscorp, like he used the spider venom to like sell money and get rich and like he's a millionaire now.
Or if he gave like micro doses to people of the spider venom, as like a health benefit.
Yeah, kind of like Superior Spider-Man, giving people like good looks for like a day or two, and then taking it away and charging a subscription.
Genuinely, that could be.
So Superior Iron Man.
So, I was thinking Superior Spider-Man. No, Superior, because Superior Spider-Man was Doc Ock.
Yeah, Superior Iron.
But he also.
Iron Man gives people the nanobots and then charges them for a subscription.
Yeah, no, fucking crazy. And then if they don't pay, he leaves them with deformed faces.
Mm.
Yeah, no, insane stuff. But like I was saying, like unless they like set up like they should have set up Ezekiel, maybe even set up like the Ezekiel Company or something like that, Ezekiel Corps or something.
You could do,
And this is like
you could do literally anything other than what they did. They did nothing.
they just said Ezekiel's got money. Now
And
let's talk about Ezekiel's death count.
and you can just raise up like any girl you want.
Let's talk about Ezekiel's death count in this movie.
Yeah.
So you're telling me the first person we see him kill is the mother, of course. Oh no, it was the two explorers and then the mother. So the team. He kills the explorer team. He somehow manages to get back to America by himself.
Yeah, I
with the
don't know how
spoiler.
those the Peruvian guys don't stop.
They let him off. Maybe the fucking Las Arañas people knew that he would eventually face off against Madame Web and the three girls. Doesn't turn bringing them all together and giving them their powers.
But how?
So maybe it was like faux visions, like it was like fake visions.
That's too stupid.
I don't know. I'm trying to logically think about it here, because if it wasn't for him, they wouldn't have been brought together. And the whole reason they were brought together was because of him trying to avert his destiny. But his destiny is averted because he dies before the visions occur. So in turn, the visions never actually mattered. You know, it's all completely bollock. Anyway, let's get back into this. So we see Ezekiel kill a whole group of explorers. Nobody bats an eye. That's okay. They were just shot for no reason. Grand. He goes back to America. He kills, I assume, more people before we see him again, and we see him with the NSA agent. An agent of the state carrying around a very confidential USB which has the God's eye on it.
Yeah.
He's able to somehow fucking riz up,
Oh, he raised it up like it was nothing.
kill, and nobody bats. Like nobody goes, "Where's the NSA agent with the fucking God's eye on the USB?" Nothing. Not a single thing is said about it. It says, "Oh, she's just fucking dead." Okay, how long has she been dead for? Why is nobody questioning this? He goes on in a fucking spider costume in 2003, so there's CCTV fucking everywhere. He goes around in a fucking spider costume and murks NYPD 8 like fucking cops.
Multiple.
Nobody says that. Multiple cops. Like he just massacres people. He massacres people. What we assume is that he goes off to the diner, and yet again the Spider-Man suit, and supposedly was going to go on and start murking people if he wasn't fucking ran over.
Well, he did work people, and then Dakota Johnson like flipped it up.
Oh, you're right.
That was the only good scene
did
where
work
he just
people.
killed a bunch of people.
Yeah, he starts fucking murking people, and then she comes in with the fucking. Did she come in with the taxi or with the truck?
It's taxi. She rewinds time and hits her in taxi.
She comes in with the taxi. Nobody fucking says, okay, that's all good. And then you have him going through New York. So, like, I think he has, like, a death count in this movie of, like, 9 or 10 people.
He's a serial killer. he murders so, and like the ball, he drops like a grenade, kills a bunch of people. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what more to say about this movie. But then it sucks ass. It's just a bit, I feel like we said all we can say to it. So what can we say?
Look, it's not like Morbius, folks. Morbius had a couple funnies. Morbius had 1 or 2 good fight scenes. Morbius had, I don't know, just like comedic value to it.
It had like you could tell Morbius had deleted scenes because like it was supposed to be R-rated or whatever. Like certain scenes you could tell like he rips their heads off, but show it, And I like the whole artificial blood. Like the story, look, Morbius' story is intrinsically at least interesting on paper. But that web was never interesting in general. In the comics, she wasn't interesting either. On paper, it still sucks. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you could say Morbius had goofy acting. Milo was a clown the whole time, but it was funny. And like they kill people, and Tyrus was a bit funny as well. Like, oh man. And the fights at least are decent in Morbius. These fights are criminal. And some of the CGI in Morbius look pretty good when you're flying around the city, the smoke, that look good. And the reveal, like that like Milo when he goes to the cell and he has like a cane, you know, and then he like drops it, he leaves the cane with him.
Yeah, he leaves the cane there. We
That
were
was
like,
cool.
oh, fuck.
And that's actually a good reveal, you know? See, like, Morbius
It's something you never would have thought of, and then like that is, yeah, like you said, a good reveal. But Madame Web had nothing, folks. It literally has nothing of value. I lost 2 hours of my life, along with 15 quid. That's how I see that movie. Like, it's crazy stuff. So yeah, don't waste your life watching this movie, folks.
No.
If anything, rewatch Morbius.
Yeah. Get back to Morbius, baby.
Get back on the Morbin time. And with that, folks, I think that's it. Final rating for Madame Web.
2 out of 10. 1 out of 10. It has to be 2.
I give it a 2.
It's not a 1, but it's a 2.
I give it a 2.
It's a fat
I know.
2.
Fat fucking 2, folks. That is the worst recorded rating ever on the TalkingTelly podcast. 2 years in the making.
Yeah, I think it is actually. Let me very quickly check anything else that we did which could have been potentially worse.
No, I think this is genuinely the worst.
Yeah, Indiana Jones was better than this. I can't believe it.
Indiana Jones
Fast
was
10. Fast 10 was better.
fucking hell.
Ant-Man and the Wasp with Quantumania was better.
Fucking hell.
And
I'm on the Wasp 4, so that's twice as good as Madame Web.
Oh my god, what else? Black Adam was better.
Black Adam we actually rated high enough. I think we gave it a 6 or a 7.
What else? I mean everything. Like jeez, everything is better than Madame Web. Literally everything. I can't think the last time when I saw a movie this bad.
I think that has to be one of the worst I've ever seen.
It's definitely
Has to
top
be one of the
5.
worst.
Definitely top 5 worst movies.
Because like it wasn't like an enjoyable bad movie.
It was not funny bad.
It was just a bad fucking
You
movie.
couldn't watch it by yourself.
No, I think I'd just leave. I think I'd honestly just leave the cinema. It was fucking awful. But with that, folks, thank you again for listening. Madame Web, 2 out of 10 overall on the TalkingTelly scoreboard, coming in at our worst of all time. Hopefully we find some more really fucking shitty ones.
Craven is coming out at the end of the year.
That's, probably gonna suck. Probably gonna suck. I don't really have hope for superhero movies anymore, folks. I really don't have much hope. Hoping Deadpool 3 saves us all, but at this point, I'm not holding out any hope either. So, with that, thank you again for listening. Check back with us in a week or so time. We'll try to get Dune 2 watched. Looking forward to that one, of course. The Spaceman came out today. Another one for the mix. Adam Sandler. I'm looking forward to watching it, folks. I don't know about other people, but I'm looking forward to watching it.
Yeah.
With that, thank you again, and we will see you on the next one.
Bye-bye.